As promised, an acrylic version of some Valentine's nails. Today I am using a hot pink glitter with some clear candy, and I've just placed that on the centre of the nail. I'm creating a half a heart shape with my brush, and I'm just going to prod and poke that until I'm happy with that shape. And once I'm happy with that shape, I'm going to go in and cap that half of the heart with clear candy, following the same shape as I've placed with the glitter. And then once that's set, I'm going to go in with my 150 grit file, and I'm just going to sharpen up those edges and making sure that it really looks like half a heart. Dust that off. Now I'm going to go in with Rachel's Wilder's fruit salad core powder, and I'm going to create the other half of this heart, overlapping that product slightly so that when it comes to filing, we're going to get a nice crisp line. And my room was really cold today, so the acrylic didn't want to play ball, but eventually, after being a little bit patient, I was able to then get that shape in that I wanted. Trying to keep it as symmetrical as you can, and using all angles of your brush to get that shape in. And once you're happy with that, you leave that to set up. And once that's set, you're going to go in with your 150 grit file again and do the same on this side, just making sure that them lines are nice and crisp and it's all even. Now we're going to use the opposite side of the heart to then place our fruit salad again. So it's going to look like an alternating heart, and place that product right overlapping that heart that you've created. Don't worry about covering it up, you will be filing it out, so then it will become nice and crisp and clean. And we're just using that product on one side of the nail, using our brush to shape and mould that product where we want it. Trying to keep that line nice and straight. And once that product is set, you'll then go in with your 150 grit nail file, and you're going to just start filing in those lines, keeping it nice and crisp and sharp. Do the same on the other side. Then you want to go back into your pink glitter and clear candy, and you're just going to use your brush to butt that glitter up to the other half of your heart and that line you've created. Again, don't worry if it overlaps, because when it comes to filing, it'll be absolutely fine. And once you've placed that glitter and you're happy with it, then go in and cap that half of the nail. Again, I'm using clear candy. And once that's all set up, you're going to take your file and you're going to start filing in that shape and your structure, and revealing that lovely crisp heart that you created. And once you've filed, you're going to want to buff that and then clean that nail up, ready for the top coat. So now I'm going in with the Flexi Top Gloss, and I'm coating that all over, and then I will pop that in the lamp to cure. Now we're going to move on to our second design. So using that fruit salad again, I'm going to create a half a moon shape. Placing my bead on, letting it self level a little bit, and then start patting that product into place. And as it starts to firm up, you'll be able to really maneuver that product into the shape that you're looking for. I really like these sorts of nails where you have contrasting colour at the cuticle area. I think they look wicked. So I'm just going to keep patting and prodding that until I'm happy. And then I'm going to let that set and then go in with my 150 grit file. And I'm just going to use the file to really make sure that that half a moon shape is really nice and crisp. Now I'm using New York, which is a gorgeous black colour, and I'm just using that product to butt up to that line, tucking it all in, and then I'm just blending down the excess product down the nail. Again, don't worry if your product overlaps, it'll be fine when it comes to filing. And now I'm going to go in with that glitter and clear candy again, and I'm just going to start spreading that glitter around the free edge of that nail. And then with the excess that's on my brush, I'm going to slowly tap it up towards that half a moon shape. And then if I'm happy with how it's looking, I'm going to go in and cap it with clear candy. So making sure you cap all of that glitter. You don't want none of that glitter to be sparkling once you've capped it with the clear acrylic. And then once that's set, you're going to take your file and you're going to start filing in that shape and structure, making sure it's nice and even, no lumps or bumps, and then you're going to want to buff that nail and clean it up again. Once it's all cleaned up, you're going to go in with your top coat, and then you want to cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds. Now with this last nail, I am doing a acrylic marble, and I do have a love-hate relationship with acrylic marbles. They either look amazing or they go really wrong, and today was not my day. So I'm using Marshmallow, Ruby, Shine and New York. And I'm placing the three colours on, and then I'm taking my brush and I'm just swirling it through that product. And then I'm just placing little bits of product where I feel like it needs a little bit more. And then I'm going to pat all of that product down and kind of smush it together slightly. And it was at this point I was looking at it thinking, I'm really not sure about this, but I was running out of time. So if in doubt, whack some glitter on. So I went back in with that pink glitter and I just placed that in a few random places just to break up the design a little bit. And then I cap the whole nail in clear candy. Again, making sure all that glitter has been capped and you're not going to file it out when it comes to your filing. Now I'm going to file this nail using that 150 grit file again. And then I'm going to top coat that. And again, at this point, I still wasn't really happy with it. So I popped it in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. And then I used the Rachel Wilder's ink. And I just placed that on in a few random spots. Wait for that to dry. And then I'm taking an old 3D brush and some alcohol. And I'm just going to start dispersing that product. And create a few little veins in this design. So I used the gold for this one. And then I pop a little bit more marble ink on because I'm now starting to like it a little bit more. So I wanted to add a few more veins. And then I disperse that product again once it's dry. And once I'm happy with it, I then go back in and top coat this nail. And then I pop it into the lamp to cure. And in the end, I did quite like this nail. So it wasn't all too bad. And that's your free acrylic Valentine's Day designs nails. I hope you enjoyed these, and if you did, give me a thumbs up and I'll catch you soon.